What's up, everybody, and welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we put the real in reality or whatever, period. I'm your host, Pharaoh, and as you see by the title, today we are going to be talking about the Challenge 41, Episode 2. I'm setting my 20-minute timer. Y'all know the motherfucking T. We are here, and we're queer. Let's get into gear. Child, the episode was cute. Overall, the episode was real cute. I'm kind of not hating this season so far. It's like it's warming up. It's warming up some nachos. We'll see how it goes as we move forward. The only negative was that Blue Kim went home because that's my sister. But hey, everything else was kind of entertaining. Let's get into some of the tea. Now, of course, they first start off and they had switched teams. I kind of don't give a fuck about them switching teams because it kind of makes the teams pointless when you're switching them every week. So I kind of doesn't matter who they're with because first of all, it's individual eliminations and the teams switch every round. So there's no reason to keep up with the teams. No shade. So don't care that happened. But what I did care about is that we immediately kind of started off and we saw that there was an alliance that has formed. I actually have clips this episode, y'all. So let me pull up the motherfucking clips of this tea, honey. Because what's these alliances, bro, honey? Boom.
Needs to stick together in order to move us as far as we can.
Yeah, we're the strongest four rookies in the game. And I think also who are the most aligned. Yeah.
Both of us are like strong competitors in this game and big threats in this game.
You're definitely my number one. And I also think we need to spread our connections, bringing in Sydney and Lex.
100%.
First of all, shout out to Urimi. I love Urimi down. That is my man. Shout out to D as well. One thing about D is she's gonna get with the fine man and work with him in the game. And that is what's going to happen. So that's what's happening. Usually I say they give himbo vibes, but Jeremy is smart. Austin from Survivor was smart as well. But you know, himbo vibes, very much so. Let me run them a little bit, but love them down. This is a fun ass alliance. If this alliance didn't have a blazing, raging Zionist on it, this would be my favorite alliance of the season. Love Lekka, love Jeremy, love D. I'm rooting for those three down, honey. I really want them to take it this entire season. I really, really like this. This is cute, and I hope they eat it up. Okay, so boom, that happened. That was very, very cute. Shout out to that. Then we got into the actual daily. Let's look at the daily, child. I know this right.
Oh my God, not two X's.
No, girl, it's giving. Child. No, girl, it's giving. How can we do this? It's giving. How could anybody do this? Those things were flying above them, bitch. Because what it is if you haven't watched the show, it's like there's puzzle clues to puzzle pieces under these ATVs, and the ATVs are zooming across the motherfucking hill. You have to try to look to see what the puzzle piece clues are so you can match it up to your puzzle. Girl, look at this shit. I'm gonna rewind a little bit, bitch.
Not two X's.
No,
Not two X's.
Look how fast this shit is going. Oh, please. That is so ridiculous. No one is ever going to get that. Are y'all fucking serious? I felt like that was so silly, but people were able to catch on. Clearly, there was like a pattern or something. Yada, 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 yada. They ate that down. We ended it with Turbo and Lekka winning the daily, and I love Turbo, and I'm rooting for Lekka. So I had a good time with it. It was fine. It was perfect. We also saw Blue Kim struggling a little bit. Blue Kim and Derek, the other Derek, small, short Derek who tore his ACL, they were struggling in the challenge, and Blue Kim had a diary room, and she was like, it seems like Derek's not even fucking trying. Can I get some help here? And I want to know what's that tea, because I was seeing on the timeline people like talking about how Derek was basically setting her up. So if you know that tea, comment that tea. Why the fuck was Derek not really trying, or was he trying, or what was going on with that? Because they flopped, and it didn't seem like something they should have flopped in. Usually Derek is kind of okay at these days. He's been around for fucking 90 years, so you think he'd do good, but all of a sudden he did bad. I don't know, it's just interesting. But Blue Kim and Derek ended up being the bottom two, and of course, since it is a girls elimination day, that means Blue Kim is going automatically in the motherfucking arena. It's real bad for my sister, real early. Very unfortunate, because I really am standing Blue, but hey, that's the way the cookie crumbles. So of course later on, child, they get to the motherfucking the drug place. No, not the drug. Oh my God, not the drug place. What do they do? Oh, they go clubbing. Oh my God, the drug place was crazy. Wow. Maybe that as well. Who knows what them challengers are doing? You never really can trust them. But they get to the club, and I gotta drag Derek C again because, girl, what the fuck? Let's watch.
the incredibly meaningful words that you said.
Shout out to
and you would
Justin.
totally
Gag him,
treat it as
girl.
like a big you in the face.
Jesus Christ. I did only just meet Justin 2 days ago, so obviously I'm going to work with the people that I've been working with for years.
Call me pussy, call me whatever you want to. It was unfair to you, and I apologize for that. That sucks that I did that to you. You don't have to ever trust me again.
You do what you gotta do. If you're going to hate me the rest of this time, hate me, whatever.
And I will. I don't know. I just feel like it gives like my shit don't stink. I didn't like that at all. Talking about well, I did only meet you 2 days ago. Bitch, you came up to him 2 days ago. It's not like he met you 2 days ago and expected everything in the world. You promised him everything in the world. You shouldn't have promised the nigga shit if you only met him 2 days ago. I don't understand that. It just gives I hate when a bitch do something wrong and they try to act like, well, if you're gonna act like this and well, and I mean, well, I don't know you. And I mean, girl, if you're gonna have an attitude, and I mean, if you're gonna be after, bitch, you put him in after you went to him and promised him the shit. Don't come for him. That was weird. And then I saw Derek on motherfucking TikTok live or whatever the fuck live he was, because his broke ass got to do lives. The fuck? And he was talking about how the fuck, oh, I'm still friends with Cara Maria, even though she said LGB and she voted for Trump because that's my friend. And if that's my friend, I know I lied and I said I'm going to block everybody. But, you know, I did block everybody, but I had to unblock a lot of people because, you know, those are my friends. And I mean, we talked it out and woo. Bitch, what the fuck you mean talk it out? You're a weak asshole. Just the way you talked it out to Justin because you met him 2 days ago and then you went back on that talk out. You always going back on something. Stand on fucking business. He don't never want to stand on business. He's a weak asshole. I will never support him. Fuck that nigga. Next. So that was hilarious. Shout out to Justin. Y'all, I'm a Justin stan. I want Justin to whoop everybody's ass. I fuck with Justin down, period. And it's always, I don't know what it is about the challenge, but the veterans don't never do shit that make me excited. It's always the newbies. The newbie alliance, I'm here for it. Justin, Drag, and Derek, I'm here for it. Like, why is it the vets that's doing stupid shit? Because I know some of y'all like, y'all fans of the vets and shit. And it's like, I want to try to like them, but they do stupid shit that piss me off. I don't agree with that at all. Shout out to Justin. Okay. Let's see what else happened, child. Oh, Blue and Adrian, they have to talk about who they want to be up for deliberation with them. Because what's happening is, since Adrian is a hangnail, this round, there's going to be only 2 people up for an option to go in. It's either Adrian and the other person that the winning team votes in. So whoever the winning team votes in, that one person and Adrian will be the house vote. The house has to vote between those 2 people. And they're doing this because Adrian is a hangnail. So I'm assuming next round, when we're back to having even teams, it'll go back to everyone is an option for a vote and the winners get to save someone. And then the next round after that, it'll probably go to the winners have to put one person in and the hangnail will be up for nomination. So I think they're going to go back and forth between the 2 styles, depending on how many people, if it's an even or odd number of people. So they're trying to keep it cute and make it make sense. And this is how they're making it make sense. So of course, Blue and Adrian want to talk about who is the other girl that's going to be up for eliminate or up for an option. Let's see.
Have the decision to say a name, and the name that I told her is Kay.
Is that because
Period.
you wouldn't choose a vet? We're letting the vets run this game.
But it's only the first female elimination. I don't think we're letting the vets run the game.
I completely disagree.
But
So
realistically,
who would you want to get up for debate with you?
For me, the only person I've bonded with the least probably would be Michaela.
Okay, I have many thoughts on this. First, let's talk about how Blue wants to put in Tay. I think in most scenarios, you should want to target the vets. I can agree with Adrian on that. However, in this scenario, Blue is automatically going in. So, of course, Blue doesn't want to go automatically in and get voted in against the vets. She wants to minimize her process of going in. So, I don't think it makes sense in this case for Blue to want to vet in at all. I think most other cases, or if Blue wasn't involved or if Adrian wasn't involved, yes, throw them vets in, fuck that bitch. But Blue is literally the one going in, so of course she wouldn't want to go against the vet. I fully understand that. Now, another thing I don't understand is that Adrian is going to be the person who's an option to be nominated to go in. So if Adrian doesn't want to go in, she needs to make sure she's choosing to be next to the person with the least amount of connections. Why the fuck would you want to be up against Michaela in a vote? If Lekka would have chose Michaela, Adrian would have been voted in to the arena against Blue. You're not even accomplishing targeting a vet because you don't have the numbers to get a vet to go in, and that's a house vote. Why the fuck would you go up against a vet in a house vote? Adrian should be the main one wanting a newbie to go in, so because they won't have the votes. That's the whole reason she didn't go in this round. It's because they didn't have any friends. If it would have been Michaela, her ass would have been going in next to Blue. Are you dumb? That was very stupid. I don't think she was thinking. I think she was just immediately on attack the vets, attack the vets, attack the vets. And I do think newbies need to attack the vets. I've been saying it a lot, but not in this way. Not in a way where you're going to go home. Don't be stupid, mamas. You weren't going to get the votes. You were going to go home fucking around with this, or you were going to go in elimination fucking around with the way you were trying to play. And Lekka and Blue was looking at her like, girl, are you dumb? Because literally, girl, are you dumb? No shade. Like, she wasn't thinking. She wasn't using her noggin. And then, y'all, it gets a little weird. Let's look. Oh, my God.
How? I have enemies because of you.
Oh, my God.
Dee and I used to hook up. She's just my type, and I would have had more respect if she was like, look, this is what it is. I'm going to go over here with Johnny. You do you. Okay, that would have been cool, but she didn't say anything. She just started going after Johnny. It takes a lot for me to actually, like, get angry.
I'm cringing!
When it does happen, like, it's kind of like a flip the switch kind of thing.
Ew! Okay, if you don't know Will was on Are You the One season 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. The one that was on Paramount Plus. I don't remember what number it was. But on that show, he was very possessive over the girls he started to like. He started feeling like everything they did was he had ownership of it, and he was mad and sad, and he was always crying because why don't you love me, and da 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 da, and the girl would love somebody else, and he would be crying and mad and throwing up and sad about it. And he was like, no, I'm gonna keep trying. She don't want you, Mick, man. This was very, 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 very weird. This man said, me and Dee hooked up, and I feel like it would have been more respectful for her to tell me that she was going to pursue Bananas. Why the fuck should she have to tell you that she's pursuing Bananas? You're not her dad or her man. Y'all fucked one time. Calm down, weirdo. That's fucking weird. That's weird. Y'all don't be hooking up with weirdos, because weirdos start acting like this. That gives very like stalker-ish vibes. Like it gives stalker-ish, it gives borderline woman beater, it gives obsessed and possessive. Possessive men, like men who get possessive, they get dangerous. Like, you're scaring the hoes. Will, you're scaring the hoes. And not to say that D is a hoe, but you're scaring the hoe. Well, D gets around. D's not a hoe. D's not a hoe. Love D down. Love D down. Love D down. Love D down. D is just like me if I had a pussy. And that's how I'll leave that at that. I would leave that at that. If I had a pussy, I would be D. There you go. Take that as you may. But anyways, Will, you scaring the hoes, bitch. Calm down. You're weird. And then it gets weirder, y'all. I have multiple videos of this. It gets weirder. They get in the bus. This nigga starts spazzing out like he's fucking, I don't even know, like he's Tommy Pickles.
Will is being happening? A little bit aggressive. And honestly, I'm living for it. I think it's hilarious.
Just watch what's going on down there, bro.
No, you guys don't
understand
what's going on down there, bro.
What's happening, y'all? Y'all, this is so scary. This is so scary. He's on the bus punching the back of the seat in front of him because he's so angry that somebody that he had sex with once is flirting with another person. And then when he went home, D and Bananas are chilling by the pool, and he's looking over the balcony, like watching them chill. It's like, what is even the goal of you watching them chill? Y'all were not dating. Y'all did not date. Y'all didn't go on a date. Mind you, he said they fucked in the hotel before coming here. They don't even know each other. Y'all didn't go on a date. You didn't date her. You didn't meet her family. You didn't do anything with this lady. You saw each other in the hotel. Y'all was like, oh, y'all look good. Y'all was probably drunk. Y'all had sex, and that was it. And now you're here, and you're possessive. What's happening? She don't even know you. And you know what's weird? He's not even like talking to D. He's just talking to everyone else. Oh, why is she doing this? Oh my gosh, why did she do this? She said that I just feel like it was disrespectful. And everyone is like, well, do you want to go talk to her? He's like, no, I'm not. Talk to her for what? That's why he don't want to talk to her, because he knows he's fucking crazy. He's not talking to her because he knows what he's saying is fucking insane, and that you have no business doing, crashing the fuck out over nothing. Fucking weirdo. Ew. Stop, and don't ever cast him again. I need him to be blacklisted from every show ever. He's a danger to the people around him, running around punching seats and shit because of nothing. You don't know her. Ew. I'm gonna throw up. And then there's one more. It just got weirder and weirder.
Clearly thought that it may be something more than what it was. Oh, the guy should fight for us.
I love D down, y'all.
You kiss him, you tease him, and you don't give your power away.
Period.
Going back and forth, that's her fault.
Y'all, why does man punch the wall?
I punched the out of the wall because my heart's on my sleeve.
Oh, you punched the wall, did he?
I punched the fuck out of the wall because my heart's on my sleeve.
Oh my god.
Look, I punched the wall, guys. Look, Look, guys, I punched the wall. My heart's on my sleeve. You know, D did me wrong. What are you, a middle schooler? That's what middle schoolers do. Do you know that's what middle schoolers do? They punch the wall. Do you know how many people punch the wall at my middle school? You're a fucking child. I punched the wall. I was angry. What? You can't control your emotions? How old are you? 30? Like, what the fuck is going on? Are we not adults? You're weird. It's not cute. You're weird. You act like a 12-year-old. 12-year-olds have sex with, well, I don't know about having sex. Have a crush on somebody, see them talking to another man, and then go and punch the wall and cry. That's what 12-year-olds. And then he was sitting in the corner crying. Y'all, he was sitting in the corner crying. It's the screen grab. He was sitting in the corner crying. And Justin and Lekka are like, sir, what's happening? Sir, what's happening? Justin, I need you to leave him. Let him go. I know that's your friend. Let your friend go. He crazy, baby. He crazy. That's insane for you as a grown man to see a woman who you like talking to another man and you crashed out, punched the seat, so angry through the entire bus ride, came home, watching her entire conversation over the balcony, went inside, punched the wall, started crying in the corner, and you not even dating her. Are we not scared? If I was in that house, I would be literally frightened. I would be in the back room talking to America and Blue Kim like, y'all, I'm scared. Do we need to call the Fiji police, wherever the fuck city they at, Singapore police, wherever they at? We need to get him into a psych ward ASAP. He should have been, it's called The Challenge. He should have been on the psychology. The psych ward is where he should have been. The ward. We need a show for him. Okay, and this isn't it. Child. So all that happened. He crashed out. There was also an argument with Leo and Derek, but Derek was pissing me off. Ooh, I should have got that. Leo was looking real good arguing with a gay man. It just, you know what happened? I saw Leo arguing with a gay man, and I was like, ooh, that could be me in our house, in our apartment in New York, with our kids are on vacation with their grandparents, and we're at home, and we just had a heated little discussion about what to cook for dinner, and we started arguing and bickering about what we wanted for dinner, and then he bent me over and he threw me on the butt and he said, shut up. And I said, oh, sorry. And then he said, and he grabbed my mouth and he kept me quiet, and he really just ripped my pants off. I got all my clothes on, but he pulled my pants down and my ass just plops out, and then he just gets right in where he needs to get in. Ooh, that was what I was imagining during that. And I think that's why I didn't record it, because I knew I was saving that for to watch later. But anyways, they get to the vote. Let's see the vote.
Team, do you want to select to put up to face judgment?
Blue has requested to go up against Taylor.
Period.
All but one team. It's going to be Tay versus Blue in the elimination.
Period. So yeah, the Blue wanted to go against Tay, so they put Tay in, and then the vote was between Tay and Adrian, and literally 11 people voted for Tay to go in, and nobody voted Adrian. One person voted Adrian, which is why Adrian should have wanted it to be Tay, because baby, you got them votes, you ate that up. So going into the elimination is Blue versus Tay. The elimination is like it's a very physical. It's like this offense defense thing. The person who's playing offense needs to hit the most lights, and then the person who's playing defense needs to prevent them from hitting lights. And then they go back and forth. And you know, the person who wins the most round wins. Let's look, because this was a fun, creative one. I actually really like this one. I like that it was light that they had to. But girl, Blue Kim, I needed you to stand up right here.
Mom, I love you, but
like, girl, why'd you stop?
Blue just gives up.
Like, don't give up. The one thing you don't do in the challenge is just stop. I will say at that point she had already lost, so there was technically there was no need for her to continue to try to defend, I guess, if I'm trying to excuse her. But girl, don't give up. That was very floppish of her. That was very flop of her. I didn't like that at all. Girl, stand up, and I needed you to keep fighting, and I needed you to do better. Honestly, she should have whooped Tay's ass. The fact that Tay even had her, I'm like, girl, whoop her ass. Apparently, Tay is very pretty and cute and whatever, and she wasn't even trying to do all of this physical shit. Girl, you should have whopped that girl across that motherfucking arena. Stand up. Shout out to Tay, though. Tay ate it up. Tay ate it up. She's staying in the game, and Blue Kim has exited the villa, y'all. It's over for her. Second person out. Very, very sad. Very embarrassing. But we're here. So that was the episode. Very cute. Let me quickly rank the girls, and I'm finna get the fuck out of here, baby. I made it past the timer almost. As I should. Okay, we got 23 seconds. So let me 23 seconds. Okay, so I got 23 seconds to do these people. Let's go. MAGA Asylum is staying in the MAGA Asylum. As always, I'm not even going to say their names because they're weird people. Then we have Derek. Ew. He's already at the bottom of the chop. I can't even put him any lower. Derek is also right there with him, as deserves. Nani, I mean, I don't hate Nani this episode, so I'll put her in Kaya Asylum. I'll move her up a little bit. Will, oh my God, he might need to go to the bottom of the chop for being a weirdo. G fucking whiz. He's going, he's so weird. It's creepy. I have to put him at the bottom of the chop from being a fucking creep. And I want Derek to be at the bottom, but I can't because you're such a creep. Gabe, you're going to Kai Asylum. I don't even know who you are. Jake staying in Kai Asylum. Ben staying in Kai Asylum, even though he hit me up for an interview. Shout out to Ben. Aviv staying in Kai Asylum. Who the fuck is that? Leroy, I have him in Child because I remember last episode he came up with that plan. This episode he didn't do shit. So I'm going to bring Leroy down to Kai Asylum. Because what the fuck is you doing? Anissa, I'm bringing her down to Kai Asylum. Who are you? Where were you at? Tay, she won the daily. She ate it up. She ate that one thing up. Not the daily. She won the elimination. So I'm going to put her at mid for winning the elimination. Naya, she's staying in Child. Girl, what are you doing? Bananas, he's honestly, the fact that Bananas is making Will crash out like this is actually very campy. I have to put Bananas in camp, y'all. It's 2 episodes in a row. He's kind of eating it up. So the streets was saying he's also MAGA Asylum. Hey, I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that, like, I know for a fact the 3 down there are definitely MAGA Asylum. If y'all have facts of Banana, send that my way because I don't need to keep him out of there. I really don't care, but I just never knew that, and I've never seen anything about that. Leo is going up just for being fine. I'm putting Leo in mid for being fine. Olivia, you can go out of Child. You didn't do nothing this episode. Lekka, she ate this up. She's going to camp. She's earned her camp card. She's earned her camp card for winning the daily, for being in the alliance. Yes, yes, yes. Adrian, you're going out to Child. You're going to the bottom of Child because, girl, why the fuck are you trying to go in against Michaela? You're stupid. Sorry. CT, he can stay in mid. Honestly, no, he can't. CT can go down to Kai Asylum with Anissa and them because you didn't really do anything. Next, Bananas. Oh, I already put him in camp. Blue Kim was in camp. Girl, you quit. I gotta bring you down to Child for quit. Honestly, if I didn't stand you, you would have been in Chop for quitting. You didn't really quit though, so I'm gonna let you have it. Child, right now, like that was crazy. Cedric, that's my man. He's staying in camp. Jeremy, that's my man. He's staying in camp. Izzy, that's my girl. But she can go to mid. She kind of lost me. That's my girl, but she can go to bottom of mid. D is mother. With that kind of pussy power, you're mother for that. Immediately mother. Girl, what? Justin, that's mother as well. Gag Derek as you should. America is staying in mother. Ashley is staying in mother. But honestly, D and Justin need to be the top 2 at this point. D and Justin top 2. Turbo is staying in mother. And Michaela is staying in mother. Yep. Here you go, y'all. Those are the motherfucking rankings as they should be. That's it. I'll be back next week to talk about the next episode. Y'all have a wonderful, blessed day. Make sure you subscribe, like, do all of the other shit. And thanks for keeping it real with the kingdom, baby. We out. Bye.